This is how I made $50,000 with one organic dropshipping video. Now, I'm not claiming to be any expert. I'm far from it. I've made money and lost money with dropshipping. I just hope this video will give you a bit of an overview of what it maybe takes and maybe how simple it is to succeed with dropshipping to at least some level and take those first steps into starting. Now, unlike most gurus out there, I didn't stumble across this product through the TikTok burner method. I actually did it through a slightly different method, which is using AliExpress. Now, it's as simple as it sounds. You literally just scroll through AliExpress until you find a product you think might be a winner that has winning criteria about it, or old winners are a good way to then train the algorithm to feed you more potential winners. Now, with this method, as you start to develop an eye for what might be a winning product, you can see a lot more winners than you can with the TikTok burner method, because you're literally looking at hundreds of products within minutes, literally minutes, once you get an eye for it, and you can start seeing products better. Now, a little trick I've developed because I've done so much research on AliExpress is when you first boot up AliExpress, you're welcomed with this today's deals. Now, what I do is I literally open up bestsellers and super deals in a different tab, and I literally go through every single tab from top to bottom and look through all the different products to potentially find a winner. Right? And you'll see a lot of different products here. And I tend to find this is the most efficient way to do it. And you can see there's a lot of different tabs you can go through, and on both of them. And these will give you freshest, trending, and most likely to be winning products, at least in my experience. Now, before I reveal the product itself, I want to go over how much volume it has taken and how much volume I've done with product research. This is one of my product research sheets, my main one. And as you can see, I've got 2,998 lines, all right? That's pretty much 3,000 different products I have found and put in the research sheet. Not 3,000 products I've seen, 3,000 products I've thought might be winners and then have analyzed later. So you can just imagine that if I find 1 in 10 products, that's being generous, 1 in 10 products I look at, I put on the sheet, that's literally 30,000 products I've had to look at just to find a few winners. So it takes a lot of volume, right? Now, I'm not saying it's going to take you 3,000 different products or looking at 30,000 different products. I was shit at finding products at the start, and I'd put so much junk on here. But you get better as you progress, and I tend to be pretty lenient with what I put on my product research sheet. So you can still do it in under a few hundred, but it just takes a lot of skill, and it's taken me 3,000 products to develop a semi-decent eye for looking at products. Now I'm going to stop retention farming and actually show you the winning product. It is simply this glowing Zelda sphere ball, right? It's this lamp. It's got 5 different designs from Zelda Breath of the Wild in it, and it turns on and off. It's very simple, but got a massive wow factor, especially for the Zelda niche. Now, before I get into the juicy details and stats, I just want to go over why I think this is a winning product and essentially my criteria for looking at winning products. So maybe it can help you find your next product. Now, whenever looking at a product, I tend to reference this graph, right? It's very simple and you can probably intuitively tell what's going on. There's 3 main factors I look for in a product. 1, does it have a wow factor? This is pretty important for organic dropshipping because you're banking on going viral. Another one is an emotional selling point, all right? Does it elicit an emotional reaction seeing that product or engaging with that product or using that product? And finally, and obviously, is it problem solving? If you can fit all 3 of these, you have a winning, banging product, and that is your just found goal. Now, normally what most winning products people have is it has 2 factors, right? Normally you can have emotional and wow factor, or you can have problem solving and wow factor. Rarely you have emotional and problem solving. But usually it has a wow factor and one of these 2 criteria. Now for the Zelda, it may seem it only has the wow factor, but this is what I originally thought and why I almost didn't run it. But what I found is actually, it's a very nostalgic niche, the Zelda niche, and it has a massive emotional selling point for this. It elicits a massive amount of nostalgia. And obviously it has a wow factor because it's this awesome lamp. Now it actually does meet the criteria for a winning product, at least to some extent. I hope this graph helps you if you ever need it, and it's just what's helped me mainly find my winners and help me analyze products quickly and efficiently. Now let's look at the juicy stats for this product. So I've gone viral on the big 3, which is Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and most of my success has come from YouTube. This one viral video with 4.6 million views has brought in anywhere from 10 to 15K alone. It is a very viral video, and it was the very first viral video I got, which it went viral within 3 tries, right? Now, as you can see, they're all very, very similar types of videos. I've only got a few different types of videos. And I got most of these ideas from literally just copying content online. I'll just give you a quick example of one of the videos, the most viral video I've had. So you can see it's a very, very simple type of video, literally just an unboxing with a simple text hook. And this went viral enough and converted actually at 3,000, roughly $3,000 per million views. So it was a very, very good product. And currently, as you can tell, I'm literally just reposting for this product, and I have been for about the last 3 months now. It's tending to bring in around the 3,000 mark each month now. As you can tell, my biggest month was around 20,000. Right, and it tends to have just tapered off because I haven't got any fresh ideas, and it's not converting as well as it used to. So I've kind of died down on how much effort I put into this product, and that's a big reason why I'm revealing it. Now, in terms of actually finding content for this product, that was very easy. If you've been in the organic dropshipping space, you've probably seen this guy's account. Now, his name's Ludospheres, and he's selling a very, very similar product. As you can see, it's literally just a solar system, galaxy, planetary, universal type of lamp that's pretty much identical to mine, just mine's for the Zelda niche. And so for me, as you can tell, I literally just essentially ripped his styles. If you look at the different backgrounds, I've literally got the red and blue LED kind of lit up background with some candles and books and like different crystals and leaves and stuff, and the unboxing through this style. This is a very easy style, and at the time that I found this product, he was still going consistently viral. And so I literally just pretty much one for one ripped his content, and then later tried a few different styles which have gone a little bit of success, but this was my main winning style and is what brought in probably about 40 out of the $50,000. Now that's pretty much the entire overview of the product. If you have any questions, literally just chuck me a comment or personally DM me. I will answer them, and I'm happy to share any details about this. I hope you've got some level of value from this, and it'll give you the motivation and understanding to take your first steps, or if you already have or you're advanced, any level of value. And if you got any level of value out of it, I'd greatly appreciate if you chuck me a subscribe. And with that, go make some money.